Hey, what's going on, everybody? Just want to catch you guys up to speed. Seems like we just found out Corey Davis is going to be out for the remainder of the season. So Zach Wilson's number one weapon. Essentially, you can argue the point that Elijah Moore may be taking over that role, which essentially he will be filling now. But it's kind of a loss, just more of the same for what's been an injury-riddled season for the New York Jets. In addition to that, though, if we want to try to throw a silver lining on it, and before we dive into that, I think the season-ending injury was due to a core muscle surgery that he's going to need, and we have seen that he's been dealing with some abdominal issues previously, soft tissue injuries. I know he just had the groin incident that was going on as well, so we won't see him. But again, that does kind of promote Elijah Moore up the depth chart. Jamison Crowder will end up seeing more looks. For people that are still kind of wowed by the Denzel Mims saga, we'll see him essentially get elevated. So, where he was normally relegated to maybe the fifth, sixth, even effectively sometimes like the seventh wide receiver slot, we may see him now go anywhere between like the, third and fifth on the depth chart, just kind of depending on what's happening with the team. I did think he had a strong opportunity to, be involved heavily in a game plan for the loss that we just had last week or yesterday, anyhow. But moving forward, hopefully this gets the ball rolling. Things in the past, illnesses, etc. aside, hopefully he can have a strong end to the season. If we do want to take into account the fact that maybe he's not up to speed, the West Coast system is a little bit too, meticulous in terms of route running capabilities, and maybe he's not quite there. Even though his physical attributes should allow him to, still be in the game and be a factor. Hopefully, the off season and having the full off season within the new scheme, etc., will allow him to, burst out onto the scene. But either way, tough injury break for us. As long as we don't have any injuries to the offensive line, I feel, or we don't see a Denzel Mims or Elijah Moore go down between now and the end of the season, I think that we will be able to pull out just fine. But I mean, we were never going to be world beaters. We had heavy depth for a reason in the receiver room. Even the tight end department's kind of been hit, but maybe we get Kenny Yeboah a little bit more involved. Either way, needless to say, it's going to take a little bit more game planning and fine tuning. I think Mike LaFleur has been doing a much better job of that moving forward. But it's a tough break. I mean, regardless of how you felt about Corey Davis up until this season, he has been a pretty consistent producer for the offense for the games he has been able to be in as a whole. So it is a tough blow. But other than that, hope you guys are having a good day. The holidays and etc. were good for you. And I'll catch up with you guys again. Peace.